I got carrots in my pocket and some donkeys to let out. I'm gonna ride them donkeys one of them days. You guys gonna let me ride you today? This one's Piccolo. This one's Stella. The trick is not to get kicked by a donkey. Hi, Stella. Stella, don't bite me. Or bit. No kick or no bite. Watch out for the ass of the ass. Yep, and look at that. Piccolo's whomping around in the sand pit. Oh! Piccolo and Stella. Look at that. That's so amazing. They're having so much fun. You like the dirt bath that they start off with? And then they cruise around town. So I'm trying to train them to let me ride them. And so it's kind of like a slow process. And so I just touch them and walk away and try not to get in the ass's ass. The donkeys don't really want me to ride them today. They're running off. I got carrots in my pocket. They don't even know. So we let them out to help compost on the land. They help dig it up a little bit too. Well, somebody dug up those rocks for the garden. And they eat the dead grass, which brings down the fire hazard. And yeah. So it's kind of fun. They planted some new gardens up here today. Yesterday over there. Memorial garden for family's deceased relative. And so they put in a bunch of new plants, and I'm not sure if Piccolo and Stella want to eat those plants. So today I gotta keep an eye on them a little extra careful. And so, yep. Stella's a lot nicer than Piccolo. Piccolo like tries to bite me. They get pretty excited when I first let them out, so it's easier to show them the carrot later, and it's easier to try to ride them a little bit later. I haven't crawled all the way on them yet. I've just kind of hunched over them, you know, just kind of hanging on a donkey. Look, Stella, I got a big carrot. Don't get your fingers bit. Oh yeah, here you go, Piccolo. Hey, don't get your fingers bit. And then I can pet her. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. Yeah, so, yep. Don't get you behind the ass's ass. Because that's how you can get kicked. Give him a little hug like this. It's okay, buddy. And he's being nice to me. We just did a little dance. Like, take it easy on him. Start teaching him a little bit. Kind of learning how. Yep, but don't get behind the ass's ass. Donkey. Yep. Well, I think I'm going to let him be for a little while. I'll try again when I let him in. Maybe they'll be a little calmer. I want one of these days where I can just kind of climb up onto it and let it just take me around. You know, I want to get used to it, letting me sit on it or something. So any advice you have on how to do that would be amazing. I would really appreciate any advice on how to tame a donkey for a ride. At one point, I want to have a stick with a carrot hanging on it and like guide the horse, guide the donkey around and let the donkey take me where I want to go. And I guess there could be pack mules kind of thing, even though they're donkeys. Mule is different. Mule is a donkey horse mix that can't have babies, as far as I know. And yeah, so taking it easy. I just always wanted to like ride a bareback horse and ride a bareback donkey. You know, I think I did it once when I was a kid. We used to have wild burros and Big Bear, and they'll kick you off though. So you really gotta watch out. And Pocolo, man, he always tries to bite me. This is a new garden. This is some really amazing medicine. Huachuma. It's also called San Pedro. Super heart-opening, loving medicine. And this is the new garden. Here's the willow. And then the fish pond. And are those lotuses or what are those? Thought I heard them called lotuses. And there's some culinary sage. They just planted all these new passion fruit cactuses. We got some rosemary, tons of the Huachuma, the San Pedro aloe vera. Good old stash of that. Little memorial garden. So my job today is to defend this territory so the donkeys don't eat it. Yeah. I think I could keep the donkeys from here. But I got a pocket full of carrots, so I'll get them back into their yard that they live over there. And yeah, just hanging out at the community retreat ceremonial center. Got a ceremony coming up this Saturday or Friday night, and then in a couple weeks we have an amazing Taita from Colombia coming on out to serve some medicine. So if you're interested, let me know. Stay tuned, because I'm gonna have to bring those donkeys back and see if they bring me back. I'll find a stick with a rope on it, and I can hook a carrot on it. We'll see how that goes. This is the old gato. This thing is like 17 years old, I think they said. Wow. He gets around pretty good for an old 17-year-old. He just wants me to pet him, but he make me sneeze. Hey, that chicken likes to be out. He doesn't like to even hang out with the rest of them, or she. We don't know yet. Bamboo growing at the kitchen. Look at that. Woohoo! Pocolo! Stella! Pocolo! Stella! You hear that creek? Ah, I see him. The river's down there. Can you hear it? Always hearing the river. Pocolo! Stella! Can you see him? Come on. Come get the carrots. Come on. Time to go in. Let's get the carrots. Pocolo. Whoa. Alright, that's my hand. Come on. Come on. Stella. Come on, Pocolo. Luckily, they follow each other. So all you gotta do is get one of them going. Come on. Come on. He's coming right for me. Then they get distracted easily, though. Now's my chance. Just kind of hanging out on a donkey. You just kind of hang over it. Stella, Pocolo. Yep, almost got all my weight on it. Yeah, Stella. Ooh, I felt a pop. I'm a donkey chiropractor now. Look at me, Mo. They're all stoked on the carrots. They're just kind of hanging out. One of these days, I'll climb all the way on top and ride the donkey. Maybe right now.